Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan is a prolific scorer, but he's also a dangerous drive and kick weapon. He said, "I never pay attention to the defender guarding me. I look at the four guys behind him and how they react. A lot of times I don't even look to score. I draw 3 or 4 guys and get my teammates open shots." Kevin?
Great vision, David. Thank you. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Harris. And for the Spurs, it's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. White is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. You know, Smitty, we know players are getting more nights off around this time of the year. How much did that occur when you were playing in the NBA?
Coaches and organizations really came up to guys when they see they were hurting. You didn't want them to play when they were injured. Usually you looked and said, "Ooh, we have the number 6 seed locked up," or whatever place locked up. And then that's when you're starting to get nights off. I don't remember doing it during game 20 and game 30 where guys starting to get nights off.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Murray against Simmons. Pass to Horford. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. And Greg, Al Horford over the summer opting out of a contract with Boston, the final year with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
Here's Murray, his last outing with 20 points. Over in the corner, White, Aldridge. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
As a coach, this is how you like your plays to end. Aldridge with a high percentage look.
Second shot opportunity. Embiid, no good.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And it's DeRozan missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 7.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's Murray. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the miss by DeRozan. A step-back shot here. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A nice shot by Harris.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
Murray surveying the D. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
And the first one drops. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him average Al.
nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
Now here is Pirtle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Here's Aldridge. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Horford. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
He dialed that one up from long distance. He's got 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
San Antonio calls timeout. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. San Antonio again missing. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's Harris. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Murray finds Aldridge. Here's the floater. And there's the nice layup by White.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 14. Good work defensively by Horford.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Harris outside. Embiid trying to break loose. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Simmons against Murray. Over Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harris.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside. Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And, Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known after so long.
Yeah, he's been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the lowest rate of three-point attempts of his career.
Kevin, the Raptors had wanted him to shoot more triples. The Spurs were content to put the ball in his hands and let others provide the spacing.
So it's the Spurs now after the Sixers pick up 2. Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Murray. DeRozan in the corner. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Here's White. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Dishes to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on DeRozan.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The first one falls. Hey, Steve, if your team is holding on to a narrow lead, which player do you want defending that last shot of the game?
I would say Kawhi Leonard, Giannis because of his length, Paul George, Draymond Green, and I really love Klay Thompson. Not that he's going to block the shot, but he always stays in position.
They grab their own miss. Aldridge goes back up. Good D by Embiid.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Trey Lyles checked in for San Antonio. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers. And there's the pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. Now here's Carroll. Richardson covering. To the inside. 5 to shoot. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Passes it to Gay. Now Lyles. It's Carroll on the wing. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Nice little in-between shot there from Carroll. He feels comfortable in the mid-range.
Harris kicks to Richardson. Pass to Scott. Some solid defense from Gay.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Spurs in a transition period. No Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, all retired or have moved on. Interesting to see how they stay competitive.
Steve, the Spurs have great consistency, but you have to wonder, how does this team find its way back into title contention?
Yes, Kevin, great question. Losing Kawhi Leonard, it really hurt the San Antonio Spurs. This organization has to do some soul searching on how that went bad. But how they do it, they have to draft great again. They have to keep developing young players, and that chemistry has to continue to be elite.
Now, here's Gay. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
And so here is Philadelphia. Following the 3 from Rudy Gay. Lets it go from 11. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Bellinelli. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Here is Forbes. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Pass to Bellinelli. It's Carroll on the wing. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Korkmaz, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here is Forbes after the Sixers pick up 2. Stolen by O'Quinn. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Korkmaz. A second chance effort. That's a miss. He is third from the field in 13 tries. Now the pass to Bellinelli. Now here's Lyons. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Passes it to Richardson. Jacks up a three. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here is Forbes. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston. Hiles passes to Bellinelli. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. To the middle, trying to end the drought. Tries again. Gay, that's good.
Great anticipation by Rudy Gay. That's a veteran move by a guy who knows how to create scoring opportunities.
That one goes in. 28 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Carroll, no one around him. And the Spurs scoring again.
Nice job from Carroll there to get his hands up and be ready for that shot.
The 76ers leading by 20. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's good, 2 points. Korkmaz has got 7 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now Gay. He has 5. And the Spurs scoring again.
Rudy's going to make his shots, but you don't want him to get into a rhythm. Defensively, you have to make it tough on him. Try to wear him down.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they... Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from the place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Richardson is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Scott. For Philadelphia, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust, and they find their way.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. he knows who he is. Kevin, DeMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Lyles, and Murray subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Al Horford is checked in for Mike Scott. Murray outside. Pass to Bellinelli. Back to Murray. Here's Gay. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot's good from O'Quinn.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray against Richardson. Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Over to the left wing. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Gay left side. Lets it go with the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night. The 76ers leading by 18. To the paint, here's Korkmaz. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Feeds it to Carroll. The jump hook. No good, shot missing. And it's Philadelphia the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Richardson, no luck. San Antonio's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Carroll for the 3. Bellinelli for 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Poeltl. Back to Korkmaz. He kicks to O'Quinn. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Nice shot by Poeltl.
Really nice work. Poeltl going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
The dish to Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The 11-footer. Here's O'Quinn. And Poeltl pulls it down. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Gay. And O'Quinn sends it back. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. 33 points for him.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Murray with the bounce pass. Poeltl dishes to Bellinelli. Stolen. Here's Korkmaz. 9 points in the game so far.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bam, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Murray against Richardson. The pass to Bellinelli. And here's Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Damari Carroll. And Derek White subbed in for Bellinelli. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz, and Simmons subbed in for Richardson. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here is Simmons. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Out left to the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When you look at the luxury tax structure, Smitty, it's now more expensive than ever to maintain a championship contending roster.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's the choice of a lot of these organizations. Some owners want to do it, some don't. But I think if you want to win a championship, you're going to have to open up your checkbook.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Down low, here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Horford, no luck.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
76ers ball.
Boy, 3 games left until the start of the playoffs. Let's see how the East will look. You take a look at the 76ers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And I think for the 76ers, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And Embiid drops them both. Here's DeRozan. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Outside, White shoots the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The shot's good. 37 points for him.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Murray outside. Outside, White. Outside Aldridge. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan's shot is good.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
From downtown. He's off on that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Shoots it. Good on the jump shot.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Kicks it out to Gay. Fires top of the key. The Spurs getting another chance here. Aldridge can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And yes, it's good.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
It's DeRozan with the drive.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Let's see who's the loudest.
A different look now for San Antonio. Lyles checked in for Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for DeJounte Murray. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Scott's checked in.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal.
This break gives us a chance to see the league's best fast break teams in the second half of the season. They've really ramped up the energy. The 76ers #1.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Here's Aldridge. But they'll get another chance. Outside, White. Softly drops in the floater.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Timeout called the 76ers. Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard. Good instincts. He can shoot. He can create. I love his versatility.
Scott against Wiles. Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Yep, it counts. 43 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
White against Simmons. White the pass to Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. The feed to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. On the wing, DeRozan. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. DeRozan's got 10 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Got that one up quick.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
On the wing, DeRozan. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 11.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Spurs shooting in the second quarter, 46%. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Aldridge. Outside White. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the bucket.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Spurs shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. White inside. Simmons is there. And it's White missing. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Philadelphia ahead, just dominating this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Murray. No points in the game yet for him. It's Aldridge at the power forward with Pirtle at center. White is out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid. For San Antonio, they've looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. San Antonio with the rebound. Inside, here's White. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Spurs. Derek White. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's Horford. Up and in on the layup.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Murray kicks to White. Back to Murray. Over Simmons. They get it back.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Embiid's got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're a reminder of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their number 1 option right now.
Simmons against Murray. Pirtle with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Stripped it away. Launches it. And good. And he hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. The past month has been surreal. He's right around 13 points a night, 16 rebounds, and just over 3 blocks. And he knows how to use that big body to control the paint.
He's a bull inside, let me tell you. When he starts to get that look in his eye, just get out of his way.
The first free throw is good.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now, here's DeRozan, guarded closely.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his third personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
The 2K leaderboard shows us who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. Ben Simmons, number 1.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
2 shots.
That's good from Horford. And so he hits both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Murray against Simmons. Murray kicks to White. Here's DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Pirtle. DeRozan with it. Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's now 22 points for DeMar DeRozan.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Wasted no time on that one.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
To the left side wing. Murray dishes to White. Over Harris. And the Spurs scoring again.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. DeRozan's got 24. Philadelphia's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
No, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Murray. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Philadelphia has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow arc, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw off from Scott. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Forbes kicks to Carroll. Back to Forbes. There's the pass to Aldridge. Now Carroll. He's got 7. Here's DeRozan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. The Spurs shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. San Antonio again missing. From deep. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Aldridge and Embiid with the block. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form.
And the 76ers making a change here. Long range from the inbound. Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Burt, Murray out there with Ennis, and it's Bolden in at the center, filling out the middle. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Murray outside. Back to White. Will it go? Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. White, wide open. He fires. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 76ers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Takes the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
That free throw missing. And Murray winning second team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for Murray. There's the three. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. DeRozan finds Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
Shoots it up. He trains the quick shot.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the middle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button. So, yeah, they got to be careful. You're right. No good on the free throw. That one misses. Spurs have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Johnson can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Mills. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Johnson outside. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25, just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Lyles passes to Mills. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Murray with the defensive effort.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And that one's good. Burke's got 7 points for the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And Bellinelli kicks to Johnson. To end the run, and O'Quinn sends it back. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Johnson in the corner. And he banks in the layup.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Philadelphia shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Right wing. Feeds it to O'Quinn. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mills looking it over. Passes to Lyles. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to O'Quinn. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Shots good by Mills.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
The 76ers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Ennis, he's checked in for Philadelphia. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And the 76ers with possession. Here's Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pass to Bolden. Kicks it to Murray. And taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Makes it off the glass.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
The pass to Ennis. Now here's Burke. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in a moment to speak with our postgame guest who's standing by on headset near the locker rooms.
Hey, Shaq here. Not many guys in the league are triple-double threats, but you put one up tonight, boy. Woo-wee. Is there more where that came from?
You know I'm no Westbrook. That's just how it went down, you know. We came in looking to play the right way. I thought we were in sync most of the game, but as far as more triple-doubles for me, I don't think so, man. We've got a lot more talent on this roster. Tonight was my night, but the next night will belong to someone else, you dig?
Stop being so modest.
And thanks for joining us this evening, folks. We've reached the end of our broadcast, sadly. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, this is Ernie Johnson. Farewell and good night.